Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading will apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what message is coming through for the collective today. What does the universe want to share with us? And we have the Knight of Cups. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the universe want to share with the collective today? And we have the Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness, yes, that is excitement in my voice. We're going to grab one more card so that we can see what the collective needs to hear and what the universe is trying to say. And we have the Queen of Cups. Well, someone is definitely thinking about how much they love you. That is what is coming through with these first three cards that start the reading today. What a powerful way to start this reading, guys. All of this love. Your person has so much love for you. Even if they have never told you, this person has deep feelings of love for you, because with this Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, this is all about love, feelings, and emotions, and your person wanting to romance you as well. Now, with the Knight of Cups leading the way for this reading today, this is telling us that you are on your person's mind, and they are thinking about you, and they are thinking about love, and they are thinking about romance with you. Because the Knight of Cups is someone who is emotionally expressive and wanting to talk about their feelings, wanting to share how they feel about you, wanting to talk generally, because the Knight of Cups is also about communication coming from your person. But this person feels such deep love for you with this Nine of Cups being on the table. They know that you are the one for them. They are acknowledging that you fulfill everything that they have ever prayed, hoped, or wished for when it comes to a romantic partner. They're also acknowledging with this Nine of Cups being on the table that they feel happy when you are together. So happy together. Because without you, I feel this person is not so happy. This is a very clear statement here, that your person feels happiest when the two of you are together, because they want to feel and experience this love that comes from you again, but they want to return this love as well. And if your person has never returned love to you through their words and actions, this could be a very different experience for you guys watching the reading. Because the Queen of Cups is all about love. It is water of water. The Knight of Cups is air of water. So much love here in this reading to start this reading today. But the Queen of Cups tells us your person sees you as someone who is so nurturing, loving, kind, compassionate, generous, giving, affectionate. And they feel this deep connection to you. They know that you understand them and you get them better than anyone has ever understood them or got them. Because with the Queen of Cups being on the table, they are acknowledging that you do share a very strong empathy with them. And they share it with you as well. When the two of you are together, you could talk to each other without speaking at times, right? Just looking at each other. You could sense what each other was feeling and thinking. And they want to get back to that as well. But at the moment, this person is in this space where they are understanding what it's like to not have you in their life. And that is an understanding that they want to change because they don't like it, because they are thinking about you nonstop with this Knight of Cups leading the way. Thinking about love, thinking about romance, thinking about what they're going to say to you and how they're going to apologize to you as well, with the Knight of Cups leading the way. The Knight and Queen of Cups are water signs. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you don't have to be a water sign or any of the other signs that I might mention for this reading. This is a collective reading and it is for all signs. It's more important that we consider the overall message that the universe is presenting to the collective today. And what we are seeing here is this person has so much love for you. They are thinking about you all the time, thinking about this love and wanting to share this love with you. And that is going to be the actions that they will be taking, coming towards you as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Sun. I love the sun in this deck because it is just super cool, because we have this beautiful purple flower and there's a little teeny weeny heart and then the yin yang symbol. And the yin yang symbol is about balance in a relationship, but it's also about the union of divine feminine and divine masculine. Your person thinking about this relationship and thinking about you and wanting to do what is necessary to come towards you and start rebuilding this relationship. The sun comes out and shines on all of us after we have been through difficult periods. The sun will always bring its healing rays of sunshine, and that is something that we can always depend on, that we can always believe that the sun will rise every morning, just like it has always risen, just like it always sets. The sun is something that is consistent, bringing us healing, bringing us joy and happiness, bringing us abundance and bringing us love. After the periods of trouble that we've gone through, all of our trials and tribulations, this disconnect between you and your person, them running, them ghosting, them ignoring you, denying the connection and saying they didn't have feelings for you when they truly did. The sun will bring its healing rays of sunshine to you and to this connection, because they are bringing it to your person even now as well. But as well, with the sun showing up, it is telling us that your person knows that you are their light and you are their love and you are the sunshine in their life, and they want to get back to this light and to this love that is you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Six of Pentacles. Well, the Six of Pentacles tells us your person sees you as a blessing in their life, and they are not so happy with themselves at the moment for how they treated this gift from the divine. They do see you as a blessing. They do see you as a gift from God, and they know that they need to give back to you so much more than they did in the past. And that as well is going to be a course of action that they're going to take with you in this connection as they return to your life. The Six of Pentacles is about balance. It is about equal give and take, and your person knowing that they took so much from you but didn't give enough back in return. This is why they are going to change their approach with you. They're going to show up with love. They're going to show up with words and actions that are in alignment, so you will know through these words and actions how this person truly feels about you, because they know that they kept it hidden. They know that they kept it under wraps, because for many of you, this person could not allow themselves to feel and experience the love that they've always had for you. And because they wouldn't allow themselves to feel it, they denied it. They pushed it away. They would not express it to you. But all of this is going to be different as your person comes back, because they can't get the love that they feel for you that comes with the Knight and Queen of Cups out of their heart. And they can't get thoughts of you with this Knight of Cups as well. Thoughts of love, thoughts of romance, thoughts of desire as well. They can't get that out of their mind either. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. Let's see what the collective needs to hear. What do we need to know? And we have the Prince of Swords. Okay, so this is the Page of Swords. This is the Star Tarot that I am using today, and they call all the pages princes or princesses, but this is the Page of Swords. Well, with the Page of Swords showing up here, definitely your person is thinking about you. They are dwelling on you quite a bit, perhaps even obsessing a bit as well, because you are always on their mind. And as a matter of fact, with the Prince of Swords, or the Page of Swords being here, you are on their mind so much that they may be trying to figure out what is going on with you by checking out whatever is online, whatever is on apps. That can be through social media. That can be through looking at a website if you have your own website. Perhaps if you have a business website or a blog site or a personal website. They are trying to figure out what is going on with you because they're curious. And they want to get a hit of your energy, because this person can't stop thinking about you, and they want to see if you are still available, and because they want to come back into your life. Obviously, the simple thing to do would be to reach out, to call, to text, and to ask you directly, but yet I feel at the moment this person is just spending so much time thinking about things that they are not ready to call and text or communicate. But that is coming because the Knight of Cups that leads the way for this reading today is about your person reaching out to communicate with you, as is this Prince of Swords, because pages do deliver messages. There is communication coming. But I feel as well, with the Prince of Swords being on the table, your person misses your conversations. They miss laughing with you. They miss your jokes. They miss your humor. They miss your wit. They miss the things that you would talk about until all kind of hours in the night or in the morning, and texting each other all the time. And they miss all of this as well because they miss your energy. They miss your presence in their life. And they are spending quite a bit of time thinking about you right now. That is the general energy that I'm getting from this reading. But it's thinking about love, thinking about their feelings, and thinking about the romance that they want to bring back into your life. Because with the Knight of Cups leading the way for this reading today, this is about your person wanting to romance you. This is about them wanting to show up with words of love, words of affection, gifts and tokens of love as well. Sweet romantic gestures. This is going to be your person doing all the things to show you and tell you how much they love you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Five of Wands. Well, the Five of Wands is your person not being very pleased with themselves at the moment. They're feeling some inner conflict and inner turmoil for how they treated you. And they are spending a bit of time thinking and pondering all of that as well. This person is upset with themselves because they hurt you, because they hurt themselves, because they created so much unnecessary drama that really didn't need to be here, right? I mean, guys, this stuff that your person did really didn't need to happen, but yet they did it because of their insecurities and their fears and everything else. But as well, this Five of Wands is telling us that your person is mad at themselves. They are not mad at you. They are upset with themselves because they have created all of this stuff here. And they are feeling some guilt and regret for all of that, for sure. But what they are most upset about is that you're not together, and that they're missing you and longing for you and thinking about you and dreaming about you as well. And they want to get back to you. They want to get back to the light of this love that comes with these first four cards. Being upset with themselves because they're having to admit that they brought it upon themselves and that they have no one to blame but them, right? So that is why they are feeling this inner conflict at the moment, being really upset with themselves. But as well, this is going to be the driving force that is going to push this person back towards you so that they start coming towards you and pursuing you. I forgot to mention the Prince of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Four of Swords. I always think of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears when I see this card, but it's not Goldilocks, obviously, because this was someone that has dark hair lying in hibernation with these three bears beneath the ground, with this Four of Swords being here. Now, this does confirm that for the majority of you watching the reading, this person is shut down from you. The Four of Swords is someone who is in quiet reflection. It is someone who has retreated away temporarily. And I don't feel that this is a permanent retreating away, because they are using this time that comes with the Four of Swords to heal. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. It is a card of self-reflection. It is a card of looking within ourselves so that we can address those things that caused us to act in ways that were not honorable, that were not out of love, but that were disrespectful and coming from a place of insecurity and low vibration energy. And that is what your person has been doing, understanding why they're upset with themselves, understanding why they are angry with themselves for how they acted and how they treated you. It is giving them greater clarity, and that has been a major awakening point for this person that they have definitely needed. But as well, with the Four of Swords, they need to heal all of these things that have caused them to be shut down emotionally, that have caused them to build this wall between the two of you. And you were ever so gently trying to encourage this person to let down that wall. And at times they could feel that wall coming down, and as soon as they felt it coming down, they had to bring it back up again. And this person wants this wall to come down, which is why they are spending time doing this work, having an inner journey with themselves, self-reflection, deep soul searching, looking within themselves, because they want to get rid of the stuff that has caused them to hurt you and this relationship. But they also want to get rid of the stuff that's caused them to be really pissed off at themselves. That comes with that Five of Wands. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear, please? And we have the Eight of Wands. I love the Eight of Wands because it's all about getting things moving. It is all about getting things out of stagnation. The Eight of Wands is about sudden and swift movement. So yes, your person may be retreated away from you right now. They may be silent. There may be no contact. But this Eight of Wands is about your person initiating communication. This is about them reaching out to you, especially with the Knight of Cups leading the way. The Eight of Wands, though, is also about movement. Very quick movement, getting things out of this place of stagnation where they have been stuck between you and your person for quite some time, for many of you watching this reading. But your person has been on a healing journey, and that is something they had to do individually. That is part of the solo time that comes with almost every single one of these kind of divine counterpart connections. You meet, everything's wonderful, everything's moving along, and then bam, something invariably happens to like 99.999% of the couples who have these kind of connections, because that is where you have to each go your separate ways for a while so that you can work on yourselves individually. You can't work on your healing journey when you're together because it will not work. Some people try, and it can create more conflict, fights, and arguments between the two of you. It's best to do this healing work as an individual so that you can move through it, so that you can have realizations that you couldn't see if you were spending time with this person. And that is what you have done as well, you guys watching the reading. And that is why this part of this journey is so important. Even though I understand that it is horrible and you don't like it and you miss your person and you want them and you want to talk to them, this healing is so important so that when you do come back together, this relationship will be rock solid. That comes with the number 4, stability. Number 4 is all about stability. But your person needs to heal as well. Oh, look, we have 4 and 8. 8 is double 4s. That's 3 4s here on the table. 4, 4, 4. If anyone resonates with triple 4s, anyone seeing 4, 4, 4s lately, the number 4 is a number for stability and structure, being in this relationship. But it's also the number for personal power and your person finding that power within themselves to address their issues, to heal their junk, to no longer be fearful or insecure or questioning themselves or doubting themselves, or carrying around all that emotional baggage that they have been dragging around with them for God knows how long. So, when things start to happen between you and your person, there is a real strong indicator here that things will move really quickly. The first communication, and then more communication, and then zoom. And if it starts to move too quickly for you guys watching the reading, because the intensity with you and this person is still there. The passion between you and this person is definitely still there, as is the chemistry. And so, of course, the energy is going to be like, oh yes, let's get moving and grooving. Let's move this along. But if it does move too quickly for your comfort, you guys watching the reading, it is okay for you to gently tap the brakes a little bit and just explain to this person that it is moving a little too fast. We need to just kind of like cool our jets for a moment, okay? And that is not going to offend this person because they have gained a greater awareness and understanding of themselves and of this connection as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? And we have the Magician. I love the Magician in this deck because the Magician's table not only has all of the 4 elements on it, which is cups, swords, wands, and pentacles, but all of those little teeny weeny yin-yang symbols. And we have yin-yang symbols all over. There it is. I was trying to find it. I knew it was here somewhere. Yin-yang symbols, all about balance. That comes with the 6 of Pentacles, balance being restored to this relationship, balance being restored to your person as well. But that yin-yang symbol is about the union of divine feminine and divine masculine because it's about duality, right? We live in a dualistic universe where there is, well, duality. It's like you can't have black without white. You can't have good without bad. You can't have love without, it's not hate, it's fear. You can't have love without fear. And that is the duality of everything, one or the other. And in this situation, it is love or fear. They cannot exist in the same space in these kind of connections. And your person has perhaps been definitely driven by their fears and insecurities in the past. But with the Knight of Cups leading the way for this reading today, this person is not going to be fearful anymore because they are following their heart. They are listening to their soul. And all of that is driving them back towards you because they want you and they want this connection. Now the Magician tells us your person desires you. They're very attracted to you. And as I mentioned, with the 4 elements being on the Magician's table, the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacle, that tells us that with the cups, there is an emotional connection here. With the swords, there's a mental connection, and that is about communication. That is about the 2 of you having the same brainwave at times, being on the same place in terms of like the things that you like to talk about, having great communication when communication is flowing well between the 2 of you. We also have wands. And wands is about the spiritual stuff, the spiritual growth and the passion. And then we also have the pentacle, which is the earth. And that is as well about the physical desires that you each have for each other. But the Magician tells us your person is attracted to you. And they are trying to manifest at this moment the right words that they need to say to come towards you, because this person's silence is going to come to an end. This person wants to talk because they can't stop thinking about you. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about starting fresh and starting over, but with a much stronger foundation that comes with that magical number 4. That is on the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Wands divided in half. We also have the 3 of Pentacles, which is the card of the builder. Your person wants to build this relationship back stronger than it ever was. We also have some sea turtles on this card, if anyone resonates with sea turtles. 3 of Pentacles. Your person being dedicated to rebuilding this relationship, showing up for you, being there for you, building this relationship with you every day, moment by moment, day by day, stone by stone, brick by brick, however you guys have to do this to build this rock solid foundation with each other. We also have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Well, the Ace of Wands is telling us this relationship is going to be on a very different vibration as the 2 of you come back together, because the Ace of Wands is about the spiritual awakening you have each gone through individually during this time that you have been apart from each other while you are preparing for union. And you have to have that spiritual awakening as part of the preparing for union cycle. That's why you are in this place of disconnect from each other at the moment. And how do you know you spiritually awakened? Well, when this happened between you and this person, however it happened, when they shut down, when they denied their feelings, when they said it was all in your head perhaps, or when they ran, when they've ghosted, when they've gone silent in this place of no contact. That probably triggered, although I hate to use that word, triggered something within you. And that could have been a dark night of the soul. And so you have to work through that dark night of the soul. And the only way that you can get through that is to literally go through it every day. Having to trudge through that journey is a difficult thing to do. And it is the only way to get through it, is to go through that tunnel and back to the light. And that is usually where the spiritual awakening occurs. And your person has also been going through one probably a little bit later than you. They could be even in it now. Awakening them, shaking them up, waking them up to all of this potential that is here between the two of you and causing them to say, yes, I need to talk. I need to start telling you how I feel about you because I can't keep it inside anymore. But the Ace of Wands is about starting fresh and starting over. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, who I fondly like to call Sir Thinks a Lot. Because the Knight of Pentacles does think a lot. And they take a lot of time thinking and planning and strategizing and mulling over their plan. Now the Knight of Cups is thinking about romance and love, and how they're going to tell you and show you how much they love you. The Knight of Pentacles is thinking about what this future with you will look like. And that is part of their strategy and part of their plan. But they are dotting every I and crossing every T multiple times and looking at things from all these different angles, because this person is thinking about this future with you, with the Knight of Pentacles showing up. The Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Your person's had an awakening, especially with this Ace of Wands, or they're having it now, because they have been doing the healing work that comes with that Four of Swords. They want to show up a better person and a better partner by following their heart, which is leading them back to you. But I do feel with what we're seeing here that communication is coming from your person. There are 3 cards of communication on the table, at least. I think, well, 4 if you count the Magician. But the Ace of Wands as well is not just about starting fresh at a higher vibration. It is about your person following through and taking action to come towards you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Storm Spirit, Chaos. This card comes with number 42, and it looks like we have Thor there. Is that? No, I don't know. Let's not start talking about the different gods and goddesses. The Storm Spirit, yeah, that is Thor, that throws his mighty... I remember there was this cartoon when I was a kid, and I think Thor was in it, and I mean, by today's standards, it wasn't a very good cartoon, but I'm pretty sure I remember Thor with his hammer, this big cartoon-like hammer. I remember that. Yes, I do. This card comes with number 42. Back to the reading. That could be April 2nd. It could be February 4th. It could be the number 42. It could be the number 6, which is on the 6 of Pentacles, indicating that it could also be the 6th of the month, or it could be June for some of you, if any of those things resonate with anyone. Well, Storm Spirit and Chaos, I feel like your person has been feeling a little chaotic lately, especially because we do have that 5 of Wands down here. And that can be your person feeling that inner conflict and inner turmoil, but also they are feeling the regret for bringing so much chaos into your life. Feeling the heaviness and the weight of that, your person not being very proud of themselves for sure, for bringing all of that into your life when it was so undeserved and so not necessary. But they want to make amends for all of that. They want to apologize for this as well, because the Knight of Cups is also about an apology coming to you from this person. But I also am feeling that this Storm Spirit card is telling us that especially with the Ace of Wands being here as well, that your person is like going to be hit with like this jolt, like literally waking up one morning, waking up with this tremendous epiphany or breakthrough or lightning bolt literally hitting them between the eyes or on top of the head, and waking up and saying, that is it. Today is the day. I am going to communicate. I am going to start talking. I am going to start reaching out. Because this person is thinking about you all the time. Thinking about love, thinking about a future, thinking about romance, thinking about how your lives together would look. And they understand as well that just thinking is not going to solve the problem, that they need to start reaching out so you can build together a much better relationship on a much stronger foundation than where this was in the past. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Focus. This card comes with number 14. Well, I feel that your person is definitely focused on a lot of this at the moment. They are focused on the things that they have done that were hurtful to you. They are focused on the things that they regret. They are focused on how they're going to make amends. They're focused on how they're going to come back into your life. They are focused on this plan that they are creating to start reaching out to you. Now, this card comes with number 14. That could be the 14th of a month. It could be January 4th. It could be April 1st. It could be the number 5, and the number 5 is about change, so it could be May. It could be the 5th of a month, if any of those things resonate with anyone. But I feel that what else this card is telling us is that as your person returns to you, they are going to be focused on you, focused on building this relationship, being a better communicator, being committed, being able to make compromises, being consistent, showing up with words, actions, gestures, sweet tokens of love and affection, all coming towards you, because this person is going to be focused on rebuilding this relationship with you. And that is what I am really hearing for that focus card today. But let's see what else is coming through. Wolf Moon, Hunger. Well, this card comes with number 29. Has anyone been seeing wolves lately or thinking about wolves? I love wolves. They mate for life. Wolves are really cool creatures. I got to do this thing in Colorado where they have this wolf sanctuary where you get to pet them and they literally lick your neck. And you got to kneel down though, because you got to get down to their level so they don't feel threatened. And photographs of a wolf licking my neck is pretty amazing, but they accept you into the pack, and it's just such a cool experience. There's a wolf sanctuary in Colorado. Whenever I see this card, all I think of is Duran Duran, actually. Duran Duran, Hungry Like a Wolf. Hungry Like a Wolf. Does that song resonate with anyone? I feel that what this is telling us, a couple of things here. Yes, wolves mate for life. And this person has a hunger for you. And as they come back to you, they want to be with you, because when they come back, they're going to want to build this relationship with you on a much firmer foundation that is not going to crack, crumble, fall apart, break ever again, because this person does not want to be without you ever again. Because you've got to remember that 9 of Cups is about them feeling happy when the two of you are together. Their happiest moments, their happiest times are when they are with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. If you could read my mind, you would know most of my thoughts involve you. Well, I do believe that this person is thinking about you guys quite a bit. This person is spending a lot of time with thoughts of you on their mind, with thoughts of you on their brain, actually. And I feel that this is about them wanting to return, wanting to come back, because they don't like their life without you. They want to know how you're doing. They want to know what's going on with you. They want to get back to this relationship. They want to get back to loving you and laughing with you and being with you. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what the collective needs to hear. This is driving me nuts. Well, if this is driving this person nuts, then it's time to get out the old nutcracker. That was a joke, actually. Time to get out the phone and start dialing instead of thinking and overthinking and obsessing and checking out social media. You know, it takes a lot of effort to check out social media, right? You go through all these posts and you're looking at things, and for some of you, you probably don't even have social media, so your person is having to try to figure things out in different ways, of course, because they want this hit of your energy. So much simpler to just pick up the phone and hit that little green button that says send. But that is what's coming, because this storm spirit of chaos that looks like Thor, the thunder god, is going to zap this person to get them moving and grooving here, to come back and start opening the lines of communication with you so that you can have this powerful fresh start. I secretly hope we run into each other. Well, if you ran into your person, what would you do? How would you react? How would it feel if you ran into them when you were out and about, going somewhere, perhaps to the store, to dinner, to meet some friends? It's just a curiosity that I have. What would you do if you ran into this person? This person secretly hoping that they will run into you. I feel that this is something that would make it easier for them to just start talking if they ran into you in person. And perhaps you would be open to them running into you in person, and the two of you could talk to each other and then start rebuilding this relationship. And I feel that this could happen for some of you watching the reading. You may run into this person when you are out and about. Now, obviously, that is only if you live in the same general vicinity with each other. But I do feel they hope that they will run into you. They want to catch a glimpse of you. They want to feel and experience your energy, even if you don't talk. You may pass them on different sides of the street. You may pass them in your cars. You may see them and think, is that my person or is that someone else? It's the exact same car. These kind of things do happen quite a bit, guys, right? Anyway, I feel that your person does hope that you will run into each other. And I feel that this is something that they think about quite a bit, actually. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening? What does the collective need to know? Only you, devoted, attached, and crave. Well, I do feel that this is about your person wanting only you. And that is what this reading has definitely been about. But it's also about them craving you. It is about them desiring you. It is about them hoping for you and wishing for you as well. Because this person knows the two of you belong together. Your person is acknowledging this from the very beginning of this reading. And they don't want to be without you. Your person wants you and they want this connection. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Memories. Reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet. Well, I feel your person is spending quite a bit of time thinking about you and thinking about these memories, actually. I feel that this person is spending quite a bit of time taking trips down memory lane and thinking about you and wondering what's going on with you. But again, instead of reliving all of these memories and wondering and guessing and second guessing and obsessing as well, I do feel from time to time, all this person really needs to do is reach out and communicate with you. And that will make everything so much different. And then the two of you can start talking to each other, which is what needs to happen to get this connection for you guys moving again. And I would like it to get moving again for all of you that are out there watching this reading. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Possibilities, free-spirited adventure, and risks. Well, I feel that your person is, well, contemplating the possibilities that are here between the two of you. This card always makes me feel so weird. I feel like it's a smiley face that's winking. But it's not. It is those parasailing things or parachute things. Anyway, free-spirited adventure and risks. And I feel that this is telling us that your person wants to have adventures with you. They want to spend time with you. They want to do things. They want to start getting back to the two of you making plans with each other, spending time together, spending weekends with each other, going places together, doing things together. Remember, that Nine of Cups is all about this person saying that you are the one that they have prayed for, hoped for, and wished for, and that they are happiest when the two of you are spending time together, which is what is going to push them to come towards you, as well as being zapped by that lightning bolt from the thunder god Thor. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. Well, that Magician card is all about manifesting as well. Your person trying to manifest the right words to approach you. Trying to manifest the courage and confidence as well. Look, we have more sunflowers, and we have sunflowers on this card as well. This deck seems to have a lot of sunflowers in it. I love sunflowers. They are such happy, happy flowers. Expecting, faith, and manifesting. What this person is having faith that you are going to allow them back into your life. They are hoping that you are going to hear them out. They are manifesting the right words, the courage, and the confidence that they need to come back towards you. Because this person desires you, and they desire this relationship. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop loving you. So this person is acknowledging that, yes, we belong together, and I want only you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.